Hi guys, welcome to Grudy's. Right, it's been a while between me uploading videos of what I've been doing, and I've been doing a bunch of stuff, but just haven't been putting much up. It's Tuesday night, late, nearly midnight. I had some stuff come in today for the car. I've had a bit of a down day this week, and I don't have many down days anymore. And what I found was the sheer stress level I put myself under by trying to finish my M3 and do it to a higher standard, and then not meeting those standards has just set it back massively. We are our own worst enemies in every way. I have come to a conclusion that the car will just be a track car, the way it was supposed to be at the start. I got to a point where I couldn't afford it to be a track car. It was too much money. Now I'm at that point where it just is what it is. Yeah, it will be a track car. Yes, it will be a car that will get beaten up on the track and driven on the street until maybe it might get defected. I don't know. It shouldn't. It's 6-cylinder. It's all the right stuff. The only thing that it will have that will be probably slightly illegal will be the roll cage. Everything else should be reasonably legal. It'll have the correct 6-cylinder. It'll have all that right kind of stuff. But what you find with these cars and these builds is the stress level. The stress level gets high. I've been stressing about some big deals that I've done. There's always a deal that could be done. Today I said no to a deal. I had some cams lined up to purchase. I had a guy in Brisbane, one of my best friends, Dale. He was going to go pick them up. He had the cash to go pick them up, and he would have shipped them to me, and it was guaranteeing me the camshafts. The guy didn't send me the address. He didn't give me a time. I got to a point where I went, I don't need big cams for my V8 daily driver tow car. I went, yeah. And then I had Van Hoof here, and he was, it's your daily. You lower your daily and you put wheels on it. You don't do anything else. That's all you do. You just, your daily, your tow car, you make it nice. You make it reliable. And I was like, yep. And sometimes you have to admit this stuff to yourself that you don't need that. Hold on. Here she is. It's just me and her now. Kitty's gone. Yeah. So I've been cleaning, and today my friend Evan sent me some stuff last week, which was mine and sitting at his place. So I did a deal with my friend about the M88 head, and I ended up with some Evo arms. Now these are very, very special. These are really hard to find. So these don't have an offset ball joint. So these will work for my E36 front. I've had a couple of sets of these and sold them. This is a nice fresh clutch that is a twin plate M10 500 or 600 horsepower clutch, and it's a bit different. It has cooling vanes, and for a twin plate it is organic, non-sprung. Yes, it's organic, non-sprung with cooling vanes. It was actually built for a turbocharged 2002 wide body, and that's exactly what it's going in. Right, you want to see some more goodies? Medium case diff came back today. This is the one that was built for Joe's car. This is one that was sold. I've had to... Okay. When I sold her car off in parts, I sold the extractors for the motor, and I sold the oil pan and a few small parts, but I couldn't sell everything. It just wouldn't sell. Guys didn't want to pay good money. They wanted everything cheap. There was no way I was giving it away. I spent $25,000 building that engine. Building that car, I spent nearly 4 years and 40 grand, I think it was. So when I sold the diff, I was devastated. I already had a large case in the E30, but it was too much. I'm not going that amount of power, so I pulled all the large case out and sold that. And that's how I've kept going along with my build. And there, I have the medium case back. So I got 2.5 for it, and then I've given him 2.5 grand off the cylinder head work, plus a bunch more cash for these and some other stuff. But that's what you do. You You look after people, they look after you back. Now, Malcolm, an amazing man. Hello, Malcolm. Just done the suspension on his E30M3, and he put these up. And this is why I say to people, if you've got a few spare dollars and something good comes up, don't hesitate. But it's only if it's unobtainable stuff or very hard to find stuff. So like the camshafts today, I can get more cams. I have a pair of exhaust cams. I have stuff. But it's not super hard to find stuff. I can buy camshafts anywhere, anytime. AC Schnitzer E30M3 Bilstein adjustable coilovers, I can't buy them anytime. And I have some helper springs that will go on the top here, which I will actually put on these. I'll set these up, leave them in the shelf. There's some rear springs here as well. We'll see what rating they are compared to what I've got for the back of the M3. Means I've got spare springs, more perches and things like that, set of B6 rears, set of B6 fronts. This is good stuff to have on the shelf. My diff, except, you know what he did do? It kind of sucks, but I'm not going to complain. He cleaned the cover. It's been aqua blasted, and all my writing of what I did on it was blasted off. Right. What else come? This is what you have to do. This came up, the clutch kit came up. I bought a bulk lot, and some S14 headers came up. Right, so the twin plate, the thermostat housing, S14 thermostat housing, and S14 headers came up. So up here I have S14 headers, I have M88 custom headers, and I have AC Schnitzer Speedway headers, plus a set of Herod XR8 headers. The 3 sets of headers I've got are really, really hard to find. This is stuff that when it comes up, you buy it. If you can afford to put that money aside, this is what I invest in. So a lot of people they'll invest in crypto and they'll invest in this and they'll invest in that. I invest in car parts, and I have a very, very good idea of what I'm investing in and why. So when it comes up, you purchase it. If it's a poor investment, you'll lose a few dollars. If it's a good investment, you'll gain a few dollars. You don't have to gain every dollar, but at the end of the day, you can sell stuff so there's still a bit of meat on the bone. And you can make money, and the next guy can be happy too. Who knows? But yeah, this is why I buy stuff like this. Oh, and since the kitty cat's gone, I've been able to clean up down here. So no more kit trays. Smells better down here. It was a hard one. She was getting old and she was just peeing everywhere. So just got to a point where she couldn't look after herself properly. I could barely look after me and the dog. So it was time. But yeah, look at this. So these arrived the other day. They're 5x114 flatback RS034s. They will be re-drilled to 5x120 for the next car. Yes, I said the next car. I wasn't planning on another build, but like I said, big things are happening. Next year, I will have to do some proper videography, and there's some serious stuff that's got to happen next year. So I have to actually sit down and plan after Summernats. Summernats is my holiday. I'll take the M3 there and beat the snot out of it. And then when I come back, the plan has to be hatched properly, and I'll share what's happening, and people can follow along. Nice ominous tone. Typical. Always in the middle of doing a video. But yeah, I haven't had any BBS RSs for ages. And being Ford pattern, I thought that'd be perfect. And these will end up, I think they have to end up at 16 by 11 and 1712.5. That's the only indication I'm going to give anyone. Have a lovely evening. Thanks for your time. Bit of an update.